When guys start dating a girl, they don't realize that they also start dating their friends. I mean, automatically, the friend will know everything.
He has no idea. Also, whenever we show a guy, we're like, I swear he's more attractive in person.
Yeah. What is it about guys who don't know how to take photos of themselves? Speaking of slangs and acronyms, I have a list here, of course. And I want to
Gen Z slang and acronyms?
Gen Z,
I'm kind of gonna maybe know. Alpha, I have no idea what they're talking about. Children just have a certain sense of curiosity and excitement for life. And I think nurturing your inner child is really good for you.
Is there any activity or something that you want to do when you were a kid that you couldn't do and you want to do now, that you're doing now, exploring?
I think it's really important to have a safe zone within your family and to feel like, you know, like as long as you don't do anything crazy and ridiculous, that you have someone that has your back.
What if your kid turns out to be, you know, a murderer or serial killer?
They won't. Stop it.
A rapist.
No, I will teach them better. I'm not going to give birth to...
It could also be a disorder.
I'm really enjoying this setup.
You are? That's nice.
Yeah, I feel so professional.
Good. You look professional, and I'm just sitting here like on my feet. I'm thinking if I'm gonna take off my socks or not.
Very different vibes.
Completely different persons, you and I.
We have a lot in common, but we're also so different. But I think one of the reasons it works is because we hear and we respect each other's different opinions on many topics. And we agree to disagree very well.
Yeah. I mean, it can get heated sometimes, even off record. But we find each other. We don't take it personally.
Yeah, no, because you're your own person. I'm my own person. And we don't have to agree on everything.
No.
It doesn't make sense. Then we'd all be the same.
That would be kind of boring.
Yeah.
Especially for this podcast also.
Yeah. So.
I have prepared.
1 second.
What?
In the last episode.
Yeah.
We discussed many things. And after the episode.
Yeah.
I went through our old chats. Since we're long distance friends and all that.
I'm so scared to see what this is going to go to.
It was a little bit traumatizing going through our mutual media. There's a lot. There's a lot of screenshots.
We've been exchanging a lot of messages on WhatsApp.
There's a lot of photos. There's a lot of screenshots. I'm trying to find it again. So I'm scrolling like a maniac. We talk a lot. And during COVID, we used to exchange a lot of images. A lot was going on.
Yeah, that's where we also grew closer.
And I found...
Oh, God.
I found the first photos you sent me of Ramon. When you guys matched on Tinder, since it's a Tinder love story.
It is. Oh, my God. He's going to feel so awkward with this, listening to this now.
I also found a screenshot from one of your first conversations.
With Ramon?
With Ramon, who else?
I don't know. I mean, I was on Tinder.
So,
what I sent you.
This is 19th of May when you first matched and sent me his profile.
Oh,
so cute.
I screenshotted all his pictures that he had on Tinder and sent it to you. He had a picture with his abs. I'm like, look at his abs.
I had to approve, man. And then you sent me a conversation on the 25th of May.
Oh, so this was like a week after
5 days
after you matched.
And it's Ramon. I'm so sorry, Ramon. I'm gonna expose you a little bit right now. And I'll read snippets of this conversation. So you were telling him you're from Cyprus and Sweden, and he was like, no way, I really want to go to Sweden. Last week I was checking for flights to Stockholm. We can make a promise. I will show you Amsterdam and you will show me Stockholm. All the beautiful places. Could be one of the best first dates ever. So 2 city trips. And then, I don't know if you guys remember all the places they traveled to. And then he says underneath, and if we still like each other by then, we can go to the best beaches of Cyprus and Mexico.
Oh, bam! It's crazy to think that's exactly what happened also. Good guy.
And he was like, when the border is open again in Stockholm, we right away buy 2 tickets. That would be an unforgettable experience. And then you said, I'm in. And he responded, you sound like the perfect girlfriend. I mean, when you know, you know. I don't even remember this.
I don't remember this.
I found it and I was like, whoa.
This is new for me. He even said that. How come I didn't be like, oh, cringe? Because like, if somebody write that, I have just spoken to
you did not say cringe.
What did I say? Do you have the conversation after?
You sent me the screenshots and you were like, so cute. And you respond underneath, I am a perfect girlfriend.
No, I didn't. I did. I wrote that.
And then you sent me the selfie.
Can you show that selfie? What selfie did I send? Oh my God. I'm like, I'm the perfect girlfriend. Like, not.
Yeah. Oh, that was so funny. And then you sent him a picture of him that he sent you because you had to make sure you're not catfish. I find him very attractive. Is that weird? Like, he's actually so good looking.
Shallow girl here.
And I responded, he looks like Tiags.
Oh,
They call me Tiago.
Yeah, the one was really
Swago.
Yeah, that's really good. Who put the muffin in the freezer?
And then you started sending me Spanish music. You were very influenced by Ramonito.
Yeah. Oh, no, I was listening to this song called Porfa before.
Yeah, that's the
one.
one.
So I had a common ground with him.
And you said to me on that day, I want to learn Spanish.
Oh, I said that to you?
Yeah.
Oi. Calling, what a perfect girlfriend I am. I'm gonna
learn Spanish?
Yes.
She's learning.
I actually did sign up for classes on an online website and I did do a few classes, which also she told me to do a makeup tutorial in Spanish. And I even posted on Instagram.
I remember.
Yeah, and that took me a long time to film. But yeah. Wow, that's crazy that you found those. It's always so cheesy to go back and watch and read the old conversations.
I mean, after our last episode, I had to go through this. Oh, shit. I missed where we were. And then a few weeks later, he came to Cyprus and I have the first secret selfie you took with him without him knowing.
I'm so sneaky.
I think we all do that. I think all girls, like when they start dating a guy, like take secret photos of him to send his friends. Also, whenever we show a guy, we're like, I swear he's more attractive in person.
Yes. What is it about guys who don't know how to take photos of themselves?
I don't know. And guys, they have a weird facial expression when they take a photo. They look constipated.
Yes. Yes. It's so true.
So but you changed numbers, so you don't have access to these these messages. Oh my God. Honestly, when I'm in a bad mood, I go through this shit and I laugh.
Oh, we have been through it. We have exchanged a lot of messages. But that's what guys, when guys start dating a girl, they don't realize that they also start dating their friends. I mean, automatically, the friend will know everything.
He has no idea.
And I'm even like posting like,
You're like,
poor guy. only met each other for a week.
And then, wait, this was the photo. The secret photo was on the 6th of July.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the 7th of July, you sent me a selfie that he was aware of.
Oh.
You guys make a very attractive couple.
Yes. Thank you.
I think I said that, wait, go to message. You guys are so cute. Oh. And you said to me, it's so good. And I'm really worried because everything is so good.
Traumatized.
I'm like, you guys match. He's like, he's tall.
We already know that the height is very important for me.
And you said to me, he's so yum.
I said yum. No, girl, I don't believe you. Show me that. I did not write that. Where? Oh my God. Oh my God. I did not. That is funny.
And then you were like, who am I?
I did not really, I was not.
Because you left him. You went back to Nicosia and he was like, I just left and I want to be around him. Who am I?
Oh,
I'm like, that's so cute. I feel you. I love the excitement. It's the best feeling.
Oh, what is so cute.
Anyway, that was a brief.
Thank you for the laugh. I hope Ramon approves this episode. No, I mean, that's also
he already gave you freedom to talk about whatever you want.
Exactly.
And
Thank
it's all
you.
positive. We're talking good things. He's yum.
He's yum and tall. Oh God.
So that was funny.
Can we even say yum nowadays? Is it like appropriate to say?
Honestly,
yum.
I identify as a millennial. I was born in 97, so I'm technically Gen Z. right?
I mean, I don't know. I think you're like on the actual year.
96 is the 95 or 6 is like where it changes. Anyway, I think because I grew up in Cyprus and we were a little bit behind.
Yeah, okay.
I just really identify with millennials. Like any quiz I do, it
turns up millennial.
Turns up millennial, okay? And most of my friends like are a little bit older or something and they're millennials. So I grew up with millennials.
Yeah.
We get bullied by Gen Z.
Yeah. What is that, by the way?
So I don't know if yum is okay. I don't know what is okay to say anymore.
No.
I'm over the bullying and I'm so happy Alpha is bullying Gen Z right now. Yes. And they're asking for our help on TikTok. I see them and I'm like,
no, it's not going to happen.
Now you know what it feels like.
No, but I think we should, like me coming here, like, I think we should be helping each other.
Shall we welcome them?
Yes. Because now we all make mistakes, and also Gen Z, they've been very harsh on TikTok.
It's really funny how the younger generation always bullies the older generation for not being cool. I find myself very cool.
Yeah, I think we are cool people,
and I think the way I speak is very cool.
The way we dress is really cool, I think.
Yeah.
Speaking of dressing, when I was a child, I remember my mom wearing like this like specific clothing, and I thought that was really uncool. Yeah. And now I see me wearing the same
exact clothes.
So like it's going full circle in fashion. Like now Gen Z is wearing like 2000s clothes.
Yeah.
Which I was wearing when we were in primary school, and that was like it's so interesting how it goes full circle in fashion. So yeah, speaking of slangs and acronyms, I have a list here, of course. And I want to
Gen Z slang and acronyms?
Gen Z.
I'm kind of going to maybe know. Alpha, I have no idea what they're talking about.
Yeah, I don't have a list of alpha.
Makes me feel really old.
Maybe it is a mix, by the way, this list I have. We will check it out and see how much we know.
I'm probably going to be so bad at this.
And how much you know. And
it's not good for my competitiveness. I don't like losing.
Yeah, but we're not competing against each other now this time, at least.
Yeah, but...
It's just you against Gen Z. No. Wait, let me find the folder here. I have it on Ice Latte Girls.
Oh, did we introduce the podcast?
Oh, we can do it now. Oh, hi.
This is Ice Latte Girls.
With Olivia Constantinides
and Maria Gojkovicc.
Good for us.
We really need to nail that introduction at some point.
Yeah, but I mean, now do you hear the song? In the beginning, and then we come in here. So here we are.
Yeah.
Okay, let's jump directly into the acronyms and slangs.
Are you going to test me?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, God.
I mean, because I wrote them down here. I mean, so it's a little bit cheating if I'm also suddenly going to be like, oh, it's this one, and I already know.
Okay. So you're not being a cheater this time.
I'm not a cheater, only sometimes.
You were a cheater.
In Monopoly, don't get me started. Anyway, so it's a test for you, Maria, and for you who is listening. So give them like a few seconds to think about also, so they can also say it out loud, if they know what it means.
Okay.
So let's start with like...
I'm probably going to need the seconds to think.
True. Okay, let's start with like an easy thing that I think that you do know. Simp.
When you simp for someone, when you're like...
What does it mean when you simp for someone?
When you're like kind of desperate, no?
Yes, that's correct. Someone who does way too much for the person they have a crush on. That's a simp.
Yeah.
Like you try.
I like simps.
You're trying too hard.
Simps.
Apparently it's not nice to be a simp, but I
love simps.
Yes, it's nice.
Be a simp. Simp for me.
Yes, please. Simp. Okay, so
it's a green flag.
Good. That is a green flag. Amen. Okay, what about this? Stan.
A fan. A proper hardcore fan.
Actually, you're close, but it's not. It is a combination of stalker and a fan. If you stan someone, it means you're obsessed, but not in a creepy way.
But you stalk them, but it's not creepy.
But it's not creepy because you're stan.
Joe Goldberg vibes.
You're like
Joe Goldberg vibes.
Oh, that is very creepy though. You're like respective of the person, but you're not like in their face.
So me with Nole.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay. Salty.
When you're like kind of when you're bitter, when you're like, when you're like bothered by something.
You're close because it is usually when you're feeling like jealous. Okay. So you're bothered. I mean, if you're jealous, you're bothered. So I think you get
salty.
Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, this one I had a hard time understanding for a long time when I saw this going on TikTok. Bougie. I can't even pronounce.
Bougie. Yeah, fancy.
Bougie, yeah.
Like fancy, like...
yeah, exactly. Someone who's like extravagant and fancy. Yeah. I was like, what does bougie mean? But
bougie is a Gen Z thing?
Yeah, apparently. Or like a slang, you know, that they use.
Slang, yeah.
Millennials did not use bougie.
Yeah, we did.
I did not.
Okay, maybe I am Gen Z.
Maybe you are a Gen Z.
I'm both. Yeah. Because I'm on the cusp.
I'm definitely millennial. Okay, this one. Cap.
Cap.
Mm-hmm.
They use that?
Yeah, of course. This one I know.
Cap?
That's also what I thought first, but my brother uses a lot. Cap.
I'm like bet.
Yeah, it's not like that, but they say like cap.
Use it in a sentence.
I can bet full sentence and like I would say like this instead. You can say cap and no cap. Like for example,
like when
you look like so like the way you dress today is just you look so good. No cap. Like no lie. Like cap means lie, but you also use it more when you're being authentic. So cap means
I would have never gotten that.
Yeah. Yes, but they use it a lot. I see it, cap. I'm like, cap? Because when my brother started saying it, I was like also thinking, was it like cap you put on the head? Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So it means that you are, like cap means lie, basically. Okay. Lie, cap. This one is also something that I was like, whoa. Apparently, it is not cool to say cheesy. Okay.
Cheesy?
Yeah. So what
do you say instead?
Cheugy.
Cheugy.
Yeah, cheugy. And also, if you see the spelling.
Cheesy is such a nicer word. It's chew, G-I-E.
No, it's C-H-E-U-G-Y. So it's cheugy. Like, and it's when something is not at all trendy. Like it's
not a vibe.
Yeah, it is not a vibe. I agree.
Cheugy.
Okay, what about this one? This one you would like. Snack.
He's like a snack. He's like
exactly attractive. Like yum. I should have said snack. He's a snack. This one, until today, I've been thinking it was something else. SMH.
Oh, I know this one. That always confuses me. SMH.
You see it written a lot on the comments, and I always think is.
Oh, I knew this one. I Googled this one like 55 times, and I always forget what it means. The fact that I had to Google it shows what a millennial I am.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
I forgot.
Okay, I thought it was somehow.
No.
That's what I thought. It's been for a long time.
It's a 3-word thing.
I will tell you because you will not coming up. It is shaking my head.
Yeah,
like
that's the one.
I always thought it was
it's so lame. Like SMH. So lame.
Yeah, it's very weird. I thought it was like somehow. I thought it was like a replacement for this emoji. But it's
By
not.
the way, we also get bullied for the emojis we use.
Yeah, don't
Apparently,
get me started.
crying laughter is not allowed. You need to use a skull emoji.
Yeah, what is
so dark?
Deal? I know. It's
like crying laughter. I'm crying laughing. Why does it need to be a skull?
I think that emoji.
Although I have adopted the clown face.
Yeah, but that is
like
also,
when I'm making fun of myself, I use the clown face a lot lately.
Yeah, like when you're being a bit lame, I also use clown, or like a little bit clumsy clown. Oh, what stupid!
Even though they might think that's lame, actually, I don't know.
I don't even know if they still use clowns.
No, I see the emojis they use in the TikTok comments, and I just get so confused.
It's different things than what we are used to. Okay, continue here. Mid,
when you're middle, when you're like average.
That's
like
good.
Very mid.
Bravo, you got it right. It is mediocre.
Yeah.
Okay, this one is good. Riz.
Riz is when someone has like a charm, when he's charming, when he has riz, he like, yeah, he has that something. That
yes,
riz.
Exactly. Like he has the ability to charm.
You know why
someone.
I know that one?
Why?
I did a TikTok filter a while ago, and one of the things that popped up was riz, and I had no idea what it meant, so I Googled it.
You Googled it again? I really want to see like the scenario of Maria like seeing something like, oh, what is that? Okay, I'm gonna
Google, what is riz? And then reading and being like, oh.
I would love to see, by the way, your search history on Google. That would be so funny. If we could do it one day. Oh, can you do it? I would love that. Okay, I think this is the last one. TFW.
TFW.
I've
never even seen that one.
Oh, I have. And I had no idea what it meant.
What is it?
That feeling when. It's just a short, like
that feeling when?
Yeah. So for example, that feeling you get off work early on Friday. that feeling when you get out
That
of
is so
bed
lame.
and the slippers are exactly next to you. And
You know what? We're also not allowed to use lol anymore.
yeah, that is something I do not understand. I even say lol.
Lol.
I'll even say lol. You know,
me too.
my siblings find me so cringe. Can I even say cringe? I don't even know by saying lol. Like, lol.
Yeah, me too.
It just, like when you say that, you know you're a millennial.
This is how we know we're old as shit.
Yeah, but we're not old. Oh. Okay, so that was the list I prepared for this.
You know, Gen Alpha is in Sephora, like the young kids.
I've seen that
bullying
going on.
Employees.
Yeah,
Gen Alpha is on a whole new level. They're like on.
It feels a little bit like they're like in the Wild West. Like, what are they doing? Like,
and they grew up so fast.
Yeah, and the way that they just pump off all the skincares in Sephora.
Yeah, they use retinol creams. That cannot be good for their skin. I didn't even know what retinol is until like a year ago, 2 years ago.
It's crazy. Same here. I don't even use retinol.
I still don't use retinol. I feel like my skin is too young for retinol.
Yeah, and then we have this 12 years old going to Sephora.
Retinol. What is this?
What are they doing?
Like, I'm so scared to bring children into this world. I mean, not that it's happening anytime soon, but like, I'm so terrified because like, how do you keep them kids?
Yeah.
Because like when I was 12, I was properly playing with Barbie dolls.
Oh, same here.
Like I was properly spending my time playing outside with marbles until I was like 14, probably. I grew up very late though.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's late. I think it's normal. Yeah. I think every stage of life has its beauties and you don't want to rush to grow up. And I know it sounds so cliche and older people always say that to younger people, but enjoy your school years, enjoy your uni years, enjoy each stage of life for what it is. Because trust me, you're going to get older. And my parents used to say this to me and I didn't believe them. Working is a lot harder.
Yeah,
it really is.
It's nice having no responsibilities.
Having responsibilities and thinking about taxes, which we don't get taught about.
Not at all.
Which is so annoying because I really wish like schools and at least universities had like courses about social insurances and taxes and IR form and this form and that form and all these things you need to do as an adult that
how to manage your finances,
unprepared for.
How to manage your finances, your economy, how to save,
So yeah, you're gonna have a lot to worry about when you get older.
And also as kids, like I also remember we were also trying to be older also.
I wasn't. I really wasn't.
But I'm talking about like when I'm a teenager. But when you're a kid. But now people like are on TikTok. They are doing like these dances instead of like being outside playing like hide and seek. That's kind of scary. Even
makeup and manicures and all this stuff. Like, I mean, you don't want to start too early.
And they are becoming really good at makeup, these youngsters.
Yeah.
Like, wow. Like in the future.
Way better than us.
In the future, we're going to see all these adults like really good makeup like for generations to come. Because when I was 12, I did not do makeup.
See, but when now I see 16-year-olds and they look like they're 25 very often. When I was 16, I looked like I was 12.
Oh, but now you look like 16 also.
Yeah. Apparently, since I keep getting ID'd everywhere.
But it's nice because then you also lived like as a child a bit longer. Because when I was 16, I was out in the clubs to getting drunk. But so that's not necessarily grown.
I mean, I wasn't allowed even if I wanted to. Yeah. But it wasn't just that. It was also the fact that even now, I love to be in tune with my inner child. I love to go out with my friends and play games, board games, and go for a walk and a hike. And like, I'm so excited to fly a kite, like Green Monday. I really enjoyed flying a kite. Yeah. Or like, I don't know, playing any sort of like childish energy from within. I love letting that out. And I think young children have this sense of curiosity and excitement.
Sorry, I get a cramp in my leg.
You okay? That was me last episode. Oh God. You should try some Pilates.
I am doing Pilates. I was sitting with my, we don't walk here in Cyprus. We drive everywhere. Oh yeah, you want to include this in the podcast? Okay.
I don't know, maybe.
Okay, I'm back. Oh my God, it was so long time ago I had cramp in my calves.
Okay.
Driving does not good for me. Anyway. Continue.
Anyway, children just have a certain sense of curiosity and excitement for life. And I think nurturing your inner child is really good for you.
Mm-hmm.
And there's studies about this, about how important it is to nurture and channel your inner child and maintain this kind of innocence, but kind of curiosity for life. And it just, I don't know, you're that nice energy from within, that childlike energy, to try to cultivate that is amazing.
Mm-hmm. Is there any activity or something that you want to do when you were a kid that you couldn't do and you want to do now, that you are doing now, exploring? Like it could be anything small.
I was very lucky because I got sent to a lot of extra activities.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to try everything.
Mm-hmm.
I did tennis, I did swimming, I did dancing, I did one type of dancing, two types of dancing. So I don't think there is so much that I really wanted to try and never got the chance, because whenever I expressed I wanted to do
mm-hmm.
something, I was given that opportunity. So I'm very lucky.
Yeah.
But because I grew up that way, I now still like to keep myself occupied and entertained. So, I mean, I've recently, now that I'm older, like a year ago, 2 years ago, I tried horse riding.
Mm-hmm.
Or I now started going dancing again with a friend
mm-hmm.
for fun, like a heels class.
Yeah,
why not?
Because in my case, for example, as a teenager, I was also like trying out a lot of things, but then I had to stop. So for me, it's like I want to continue what I couldn't continue.
So what is that for you?
For example, ballet. I never could continue it. And it's something I started doing adult classes.
Okay.
Me and like a bunch of older ladies. It was really fun.
It's cute.
It's really cute. You really feel like a child again, but you're learning it now when you have, of course, a fully developed brain, because our brains, I didn't know this, by the way, our brains stops developing at 25 or something.
Yeah.
Like, what the heck? Why did we not learn that in school?
We did.
I did not, or I did not remember it at least. And so, for example, like ballet or like doing pottery classes.
Pottery classes is something I want to try.
Yeah.
That is something I never tried. And honestly, the sad thing is that you grow up and you don't have the time.
Yeah.
So
different priorities.
For me, now that I have limited free time because I work a lot,
mm-hmm.
I try to include that as activities to do with my friend. Like, for example, last year, I tried the biking, the off-road mountain bikes.
Yeah, okay.
And that was like a really fun activity to do with friends. Or last year also, no, I've been doing that for a few years. We would go and we would shoot discs.
Oh, nice.
With like a shotgun.
Yes.
Really fun activity to do with friends. Now I'm trying to find a pottery class to do with friends. Or paddle is now a huge thing.
Yes.
Paddle or padel?
I don't know. I think it depends who you ask.
Okay, anyway.
From what country they are from.
It's a huge thing right now. So we recently did that with friends. So now I think other than always going for a coffee, which coffee catch-ups are fun.
Yeah.
It's really nice to meet up with friends and play tennis, do a sport, do an activity.
I agree.
And it's not very common in Cyprus. Not many people do that.
You know, whenever I come to Cyprus, I don't want to go for coffees. I want to do activities. I want to, okay, Olivia, I haven't seen you in a while. Okay, let's meet to, for example, play paddle. Yeah. Let's meet for a workshop. Let's meet for, I don't know, even cinema, like going, but that's like already in the culture.
I love cinema Sundays.
You don't really talk either, but I'm okay with that.
I go almost every Sunday to the cinema lately. It's so fun. It's like cinema Sundays.
I love it.
And now we have a new thing with my best friend Diana and sometimes some other friends come. Taco Tuesdays.
That's good.
Every Tuesday we go for tacos, and it's like our weekly catch up. When we get bored of the tacos, we'll think of something else. But it doesn't have to be like a bar for a drink or a fancy dinner place. It's a vibe.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be coffees the whole time.
Like I would love to go go-karting, hiking.
Yeah.
There's so many activities to do. You can go rock climbing, or you can just go take your dog and go for a walk by the beach. I also love that. And I'm obsessed with my dog. My dog is like my child. I'm one of those annoying people. Yeah. And you know that trend on TikTok where they ask some parents, would you die for your child? And they're like, no. I'm like, and then there's like people responding with their pets and they're like, I would burn cities for you. I would let the world destroy itself for you.
You would do that.
I'm like that. I'm like that.
Scary, like obsessive.
Would you kill for your dog? Yes. Oh, my dog.
Oh my God, I'm so scared to see when you're going to have a kid. If you
Babe, like if you would kill for someone, it's your child. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but like that's the one thing you would give your life for, normally speaking. It's human instinct.
Wow.
To protect your child with your life.
Yeah. If my kid would put itself in a situation that it deserved, I would not go in and save it. You do you. But I'm only saying this because I don't want to have kids anytime.
Protecting your child. I'm talking about a very different scenario. Like if your child really does something terrible, you help them cover it up. It's a very Slav mentality.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, you kill the person for whatever. Like, what if your kid turns out to be, you know, a murderer or serial killer?
They won't. Stop it.
A rapist.
No, I will teach them better. I'm not going to give birth to...
It can also be a disorder. I would not at all, cover for them. I would put them in prison myself.
Okay. I'm hoping I will manage to instill good values in my children and they will not turn out psychopaths.
Yes. Let's hope that. I agree. I agree.
But like if it's something minor, you would do anything to protect your children.
Yeah, of course. The same, like a little bit also how you would do. You will help our friends. You will help our family members.
When same for my brother. My brother was in school and like if a kid would pick on him, I'm 7 years older. Mm-hmm. So he was 7 or 8 and I was like 14, 15.
Oh, the kid must have been
I used to go up to the little kids and be like, what did you say to my brother? And he used to be like, don't you dare touch my brother. Yeah. Like that, protect your family and your people. Mm-hmm. I have that with my friends too. Like I protect my tribe. Do not mess with us. We will never touch you first, but do not mess with us. Mm. So we have that protectiveness. It's a very Slavic trait. Yeah, it is.
I noticed that my side here is my Swedish one. Everyone for themselves. Woo, yeah, like individuality to the.
No, we're very much pack oriented, and I love that. I think it's really important to have a safe zone within your family, and to feel like like as long as you don't do anything crazy and ridiculous, that you have someone that has your back. Yeah. And I think that gives you a sense of safety in life.
It is a nice feeling, knowing that you have support.
So yeah. I don't know how we went from activities to this. Walking the dog. Yeah. So since I have a toy poodle, people who follow me know I'm obsessed with my dog. Mm-hmm. So I very often organize poodle dog dates.
With other people who has poodles?
Yes.
Like strangers
that sounds so snob. No, yeah, sometimes.
Okay, that's cool.
Like a lot of my friends have poodles and even if I don't know someone very well, I'm like, let's have a poodle date.
That's
and we take our poodles for walks and they like play with each other and they like run around. And
that's so cute. I would love to be like sit on a bench like far away and just watch all the poodles playing together.
Yeah, like a poodle party.
Well, no, that sounded a bit like stalker-ish. Like
it's okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but that's cute though. That's a very, very fun activity to do.
It is. So there's a lot to do. There really is. You just have to be creative. And when you're not creative, Google it, Pinterest it, think of ideas, like just make an effort.
Yeah. Like me and Ramona, or maybe only me, I don't know if he's going to jump along, but I'm going to buy air dry clay and just do it in the house.
Wow.
Like completely distant, no socializing here. and just do it like in the living room, like create our own like candle holders, our own, because when you air dry clay, you cannot drink from it or use it as food because it's not food safe. Yeah. But you can make all these kind of creations. And I think that's very nice to like get in touch with also the creative part. Apart from like about the emotions that you're talking about, going for walks and activities and hikes. I love that too. Which also, by the way, I need to go more on hikes now that we're living with the mountain range in Mallorca.
Yeah, you do.
I really want to explore that this year.
I mean, we have less options here, but we still have options.
You still have
we have nice hiking trails.
Yes. It's a nice thing to do.
But it's good for you. It's good for the soul.
And breathing fresh air.
Yeah.
Oh my God. By the way, when it rains in Cyprus and the same in Mallorca, because we have a similar climate, the smell is absolutely divine.
It is.
Do you also like it how it smells? Oh, I just love it. I think I'm one of the few people who really likes when it rains.
Listen, I'm more of a summer girl. Mm-hmm. I really am. I like to sit in the sun. Even though this year I didn't sit in the sun much and because I had developed a sun allergy from the amount of sunburn I got. Yeah.
That is tough to living in an island and getting a sunburn, a sun rash from the sun.
Yeah. But other than that, I don't think that's a permanent thing. And I think the sun is good for you.
Yeah.
If you're careful. So I'm a sun girl. I'm a summer girl. I'm a beach girl. I love summer vacations, summer destinations, summer.
Okay, we get it. We get it. Lots of summer.
But those 3 odd days a year it rains in Cyprus. It makes me really happy.
Yeah.
I love watching the rain drip down the window. I don't like it for long periods of time.
Okay. But who does?
If you have winter I'm sorry, but if you live in London,
yeah, but people don't like. Yeah, but people don't like the weather.
If I lived in London, I wouldn't like the rain.
Yeah,
because I live in Cyprus and it's a rare occurrence.
But I mean,
I love it.
Who likes rain when it's all the time? Nobody. I don't think anybody.
There is people who
just like, oh, it's raining now again.
I'm sure there is.
Okay, of course.
A million people, a million opinions.
Okay, if we're gonna take it like that, then of course it's not all men. Of course, it's not all men.
Yeah,
duh.
No, but I have friends who love the rain. I really do. So. Another thing I saw recently that people are doing that I love as an idea for dating, but you can do it with your friends, I guess, too. Alphabet dating. Did you see that?
Yes, I've seen it.
I think that's such a cute idea.
So explain it for people who don't know.
You guys should do it.
Explain it for people who do not know.
So basically, you take, I don't know, depending on your free time, like you can do it weekly, you can do it monthly, and you take it in turns with the alphabet. And sometimes people also split it like 1 week I plan, the next week you plan, etc. And you take it letter by letter. So for example, A, you find an activity to do starting with A. So you can go to the arcade, for example.
Okay, yeah, good.
Then you go
B.
So you can go play bowling or baseball or I don't know. Then you go C, you can go to the cinema. You can do crafts. You can do something. And you take it letter by letter and you find ideas. And it's such a cute way to make it easier to plan fun, new and unique activities.
Wow. We need to implement that right away.
I think that's super cool.
Starting now, I mean, it's going to be like a challenge also. Like, come up
it's a
with
challenge.
Ooh,
and
really fun.
It really kind of, I don't know, it adds this childlike spirit that I was talking about, and it livens up the situation and it's exciting. So you have something to look forward to next week. And especially if you guys take it in turns, it's going to be so fun because you give the other guy, the other person the letter and then they plan something. Like perfect. When it comes to P, you can have a picnic. D can be just a simple dinner. So you take it letter by letter. I mean, I'm sure some letters are going to be harder. When you get far in, like X. I don't know.
You're going to try saxophone. It's the only thing I can come up with. But it's a really good idea. And I'm definitely going to implement it right away.
You should.
The moment I get Ramon now after the studio, Ramon, we need to start doing alphabet dating.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
And you guys in Valencia, in Mallorca, you guys have so many extra things to do.
Yes.
You have access to more.
Reminder.
There you go. So I can help you spice up your relationship. Not that it needs it, but
it's always nice to spice it up in every way.
It's always nice to keep things fun.
Yes.
So let us know if you guys try alphabet dating or what your favorite activity to do with your friends is.
Yes.
Give us some ideas so we can spice up our lives.
And also share it to the audience so maybe they can get inspiration from you.
So let's see.
I almost don't want to turn off the microphone. I want to continue talking.
I'm having fun here.
Oh, cute. Well, we're going to see each other next week.
Yes.
And here online on all the
and the
platforms.
Week after. And every other week.
Forever and ever. You have to touch my fingers. Okay. All right.
So you can find us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and everywhere. Google Podcasts. Everywhere else you get your podcasts.
Exactly. Bye-bye.
Bye.
On ice, little girls.